normal attack, jump, sprint, normal attack, jump. Well, hello there, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Last time we started the Archon quest, chapter 4. We started chapter 4, which takes place in Fontaine, and funny enough, we entered Fontaine and we basically immediately met up with the Hydro Archon. She actually wanted to meet us. She put on a little bit of a dramatic show, and essentially, yeah, that's it. We got saved. She was gonna arrest us, but we got saved by Linny and Lynette, who are magicians who are gonna perform later. We're currently helping them out, pass things out, because there's a prophecy. There's a prophecy saying how the water levels are rising and it's gonna consume everybody, and so everyone's gonna die. And so we're helping people move. We're helping people move by passing out bags that can carry their stuff. So that's just a lot of problems, a lot of interesting things going on here. But yeah, we were able to meet up with the Hydra Archon. Very, I'm gonna call her eccentric, very interesting character. Good English voice acting. I would have to say that. And yeah, today we're gonna continue. See if we can get to know more about her, because we need to ask her questions like, mate, what'd you do to our brother? Cause I mean, she is a bit sus. She's a bit sussy because she is I think she's pretty sure she's older. Like she was there before Conria, or like she was there during Conria, and so she might know some stuff. As opposed to, for example, Nahida and Raiden Shogun, they were not really in the picture. Nahida and Raiden Shogun are what you can say are innocent because they weren't really in the picture. But Morax and Venti, or Barbados, we know that they were 100% in the picture, so they're very sussy as well. Anyways, we gotta continue the Archon quest. And we're gonna help Lynette pass out some bags to move. Alright.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
Yeah, Lynette, or not Lynette. Linny said that if they don't want to take it, make them force them to take it. And so we're just gonna force these people to take it. Don't care if you want it or not, just take it. Just take it. But yeah, even if you don't use it, might as well just take it, right? Why not? Present from Lynette or Linny, so might as well.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not recognizing you earlier. Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
What a nice guy. Yeah, what the heck is this about Focalors? Oh, wait, I forgot to check the pronunciation of her name. I'm pretty sure it's Focalors. What the heck is this whole thing about Focalors, about this blonde traveler? What am I? She already made me a big deal? I don't get it. What's going on? What's going on? I need to know the story.
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. As time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land. So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die. You should probably still take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
Alright, that guy has a pretty interesting, I guess, what's it called? View on life. Wait, I forgot
What
to
do you
talk to this.
think?
Yeah.
Pretty interesting story, huh?
Yeah, pretty good. I forgot. Yeah, usually these people have more to say, so I'm better keep talking to
But
them.
where would I move to? Snezhnaya? Liyue?
Hard to say. Hard to say. Also, man, why do you make these robots have such a big thighs? Like, what the heck? Oh yeah, I didn't even mention that. Nate, who stole Fossilor's pants? Why is she wearing like basically pajama underwear? Like, what's happening? Who stole her pants? I don't know why she's pantsless.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some, interesting opinions.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the Court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Mate, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Here? That's where they're telling me to go. Indeed, indeed. I haven't gotten the teleporter yet. I kind of want to get the teleporter. But yeah.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect Romaritime flowers.
Ooh, very interesting. But yeah, I was gonna say, Lindy seems like a good guy. Seems like a good guy, pretty respected by both, normal folk. Ooh, what the heck is that? Normal folk and also, what do you call it? By the Hydro Archon herself. Seems to know him, so that's very nice. Very good to have him on our side to begin with here, just because like he's seems like he'll be definitely helpful to us. So that's why we're trying to be helpful to him currently, I think.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the Court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the Court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run.
Finally, we can make our way up. Understood.
All right, let's go.
I guess that's where we split. That means that Linny will be a very good thief for us, right? He's gonna help us steal things when we need him to, because we'll definitely probably need him to steal something Because I feel like that's where the plot's going. He's gonna steal something for us, and it's gonna be important to the story, and we're gonna save the world. Go up the Romaritime Harbor upper level towards Fontaine. I mean, if Lindy is telling us to do it, so let's do it. Also, how long is this gonna take? Apparently, it's like super high up, so might actually take a while. Oh, here's the 137, 4, 2, 129. Okay. I mean, what else are you supposed to do when you're in an elevator? You're just supposed to jump up, right? Oh yeah, and I want to unlock this waypoint so we can get our power of Hydro, because I'm yet to test that out yet. Or I'm yet to test it out, and I'm very curious what it would play. I have no idea. I saw some of the promotional video, and it's yeah, there seems to be very cool skills. But okay, we're up here. Let's do it. Let's unlock and also discover the map too, because I don't have the map. Whoa. Wow, it's one big strip. Let's see. Oh, there's only like... Oh, there's 3 areas. Okay. The Balara region. I guess. There's a boss fight here. There's ley limes already, so it's good if you want to collect mats, right? Oh, there's a shit. Oh, there's a... Oh, I'm an idiot. Last time I was struggling, now I understand why I was struggling, because I'm an idiot. Huh, did I just start flooding from the statue of the 7 just now? That's so weird. Did anything like this ever happened before? It's normal for a statue 7 to glow. Then you feel uncomfortable. Water is speaking to me. Whoa, I feel like I'm using my gills to breathe. Good for you. First try going a pair of gills and show Paimon. Seems like you're feeling pretty good. Paimon can't believe Paimon actually worried about you for a moment there. Though after you lit it up, the air does feel a lot more humid. Maybe it's because all the high energy that's released. Paimon heard that in Fontaine you can use elemental energy properly. You can even swim underwater. Paimon leave diving treasure too. Paimon will stand on shore and wait for you. It will get lonely going underwater alone. Wow, but being in water is scary. What if Paimon actually gets wet and gets turned around and dizzy, and then she won't be able to fly, just like before Paimon met you back in Mondstadt. Then I'll fish you out again. Really? Then maybe Paimon can try to go underwater with you. Better not go back on your word. A mysterious fire that flows in front of the statue to imbue you with the blessing of the transoceanic source water. Your progress will remain unhindered as long as you move through the lakes and Fontaine. Under the projection of the transoceanic source water, you will expend what you expend while moving underwater, not stamina, but aquatic stamina. As such, when your aquatic stamina is expended, you will not drown. Yeah, so they added underwater feature. I haven't tried it yet, but it seemed like I couldn't have tried even if I wanted to. See, why couldn't the Archon wear Lieutenant and I reverted me to... Okay, I need to remember to edit that out. But yeah, look, I mean, look, she's not wearing pants, but, you know, actually wearing clothes, unlike our Archon that we currently have, who's not wearing any clothes, or who doesn't seem to be wearing bottom half clothes. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting exploring underwater, but
where Lenny wanted us to wait.
we might do that another time. And also, I never experimented with the skills. Unlucky.
Isn't that her?
Get ready to stop her. I'm making an arrest. You're under arrest.
Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the other direction. What should we do? Should we chase her?
Our job is to block this path. The rest is up to Lenny.
You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away.
You wait, but there's no sign of the
Nothing's
thief.
happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief.
Seems there's no reason for us to stay here. Let's go find Lenny.
Yeah, let's go.
From what I've seen, it seems that the elemental burst is similar to Ayaka's elemental burst, and her skill is very interesting. Yeah, you hold and then you shoot. Ah, very interesting. Ooh, and you get a target shot at the end. And on the countdown is only 10 seconds, so it's not bad. It doesn't seem bad at all. Apparently we're supposed to go lower. No, here it is. Okay.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, did you get hurt, Lenny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Lenny's initiative paid off.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the Court of Fontaine now.
Alright. Now we go to Court of Fontaine. Seems like everything worked out in the end there.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
This is an aquabus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Huh?
What? Traveler! Paimon!
Charlotte!
Oh, I wonder how different it would have been if we
I
didn't
never guessed
meet
I'd bump
Pi-
into you
What?
while riding the
What?
aquabus.
I didn't even click
The
that.
story of my life. This is big news. What are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming. Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh, let Paimon introduce you to our new friends.
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Lenny and his assistant Lynette anywhere. I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place. So, what have you been up to lately, Charlotte? Any big news?
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
But that's not really the kind of news you're after, huh?
You're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
All right, goodbye, Lynette. It was nice knowing you. You're gone. Lynette's gone. She's gone. She's gone. Goodbye. Then there must be more than one criminal at work. Maybe they're just copycat criminals. Sounds like maybe
Yes,
more.
It's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
No, it's happening. Lynette's gone. You get to talk about on Acrobus before you know you arrive at your destination. Lynette's gone. I guarantee it. Charlotte surely won't disappear because she's writing on the story, right?
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Wow. Alright, yeah, when some of the developers were talking about like kind of the theory and inspiration behind the city, one thing that they wanted was tall. Man, everything is so tall. Which is, I mean, it definitely looks impressive, but the problem is mobility. Man, how the heck am I supposed to climb all this stuff? Like, it's like we don't have really good vertical mobility options in Genshin Impact. Kind of sucks. Man, if this was Tower Fantasy, dude, exploring this would be so fun. But as in Genshin, this just seems miserable to go up and down. I'm sure going through the streets is not bad, but yeah, it definitely looks pretty impressive because everything's so tall. I don't think we've ever had cities where like buildings and architect was this tall. Granted, I haven't really explored Sumeria that often, so maybe Sumeria does have some of stuff like this. Definitely in the forest, there was definitely some scales, some elevation differences, but because it's the forest, it's like trees and stuff, so it's not really architect. Anyways, on to the next part of the quest, the City of Rain's Remembrance. After a brisk meeting with the Hydra Archon, you decide to, I think it's line, at Linny's invitation, attend his and Lynette's premiere magic performance at the Opera House. Indeed. Are we close to any teleporters? We are close to a teleporter. Should we hit up the teleporter first before we continue the quest? I think I want to. Oh, where's the teleporter? Let's navigate like that. Over here. Okay, well, we went in the wrong direction. Yeah. Probably should have muted the mic there. Ooh, we do a little bit of exploration. Oh gosh, how am I supposed to get up there? Again, if it was Tower of Fantasy, it would be easy, but since it's not Tower of Fantasy, it's like the elevation differences are. Is that our first female blacksmith? I'm down. Oh yeah, I was also gonna mention the whole thing about Charlotte. Yeah. I was gonna mention how I wonder how different the text would have been. Like, I wonder how different the conversation would have been if you never met Charlotte during the TCG event, because that's where you meet Charlotte for the first time, is during the TCG event, and so yeah, it was like oh, what's up? We meet again, but I wonder how it would have been different. Also, Charlotte, mate, after seeing her again, I'm like, I kind of want to roll for her. I know she's a 4-star, and you should never roll for a 4-star unless they're on the banner you want. But she's a 4-star, and honestly, she has the second best hair out of all the Fontaine characters. Who has the best hair, you may ask? Well, I mean, I may or may not be saving hella gems for that character. But in terms of who has the second best hair, I mean, it's gotta be Charlotte, right? Gotta be Charlotte. Anyways, I don't like myself, which is why I'm suffering and going towards this statue, even though we probably would get to the statue by just doing normal exploration. But, oh my gosh, it's water. Okay. But I want to hit up the statue if I can. I want to hit up the statue if I can. I don't exact. Is it further up? I heard something. The statue is further up this way. Oh, please don't tell me it's below. Surely it's above, right? Statues are usually... Oh, it's like in the middle here. Oh, I see it. I see the light. Okay. How's a good way of getting up? Here? I think here's a good way of getting up here. Okay. Okay. Make our way up, and then after this we will hit up the Lynette's house. Or Linny's house. Oh, I guess it was both of their houses. We also saw another character there, which is definitely gonna... Oh, we're gonna already do world quest? Look at that. We can already hit a world quest. That's crazy. Holy moly, that is a lot of... Oh my... I just clicked and it's a different map. I'm confused. Please get me back. Yeah, just like different map. Oh my, wow. I just look at so much waypoints. It's a book? What is this book? I think that might be part of an event quest. And then there's this teleporter we haven't unlocked either. But wow. Insane. Insane. There's some weird looking people around here. Mate, why don't you have any pants on? What's up with Genshin characters and no pants? Wait a minute. Even the dogs don't. Oh my gosh. Even the dogs don't have any pants. They're wearing a top. I would consider this a top. But where are the pants? There's just no pants. We just never have pants. I guess people really do respect the Hydro Archon because the Hydro Archon don't wear pants. Man, nobody wears pants in Fontaine. Oh, there's another teleport over there. And surely we have to hit that one up too. Like Archon, like everyone, literally everybody else, just no pants. No pants zone. No one wears pants. Man, I can't wait till we get Shesnayam, where people are forced to wear pants because it's so cold. And you have to wear pants because if you don't wear pants, you're gonna freeze your bum off. All right. Anyways, enough about that rant. Oh, look, another character that doesn't have pants.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
Why do I have a feeling that... What's his name? From Mene? I forgot his name already. I was gonna say, voice acting is very interesting. But anyways, Linny sure seems to have a big family.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
That's alright, you can go ahead. All good. Do you have something to say?
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
Wait, the water dragon or hydro dragon? I don't... The hydro dragon be the elemental dragon of Fontaine. Another one of the elemental dragons of Teyvet. Alright, we got Storm Terror. Storm Terror do be windy. We got Ajdaha. Ajdaha do be earthy. We have, was there a thunder dragon? Was there an electro dragon? I don't seem to remember. Was there a grass dragon in Sumeru? I think there may have been, but I haven't played Nahida story quests, so I can't. I think that, anyways, could the Hydra dragon be an elemental dragon?
Elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers. It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Island of Araneus. Araneus. Alright, I'll have Lynette meet you at fountain. Sounds good. You go ahead, Linny. See you at your performance.
Are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all. Don't worry, we're on the case.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Oh, no need, no need. This will be a walk in the park for us.
I mean, an excuse for us to get to know more people, and in order to cope with the prophecy crisis, you can't hurt to make any more magic. It can't hurt to make any more magic pockets. The bag is full. Material is the bag is full. Is a sincere gesture of goodwill from you, Linny, Fremine, and everyone else. Apparently not Lynette, because she doesn't do anything.
Thanks
see what he's
again,
got to say.
I really can't deal with that lady.
Blunt, but I respect it. Man, he a diver. He dive. What do people do when they dive? They don't talk. That's what they do. They don't talk. So I get it. I get it. Yeah, they mentioned father. Even though they're all siblings, I mean, have you noticed that none of them look like one another? I mean, different hair color. Literally, Lynette has a tail and cat ears. Okay, so like, father. Who could this father be? Father, capital F, father, guys. Honestly, again, I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but I kind of have an idea. Holy crap! You can hide in these bushes, man. I'm Nahida. I'm hiding in the bushes. Yeah, I do actually have an idea of who the traveler, or not who the traveler, but who the father is. And indeed, I have an idea. If anything, I have a really good idea. If anything, these gems right here might be dumped onto capital F father, which is what I'll call them. Capital F father. But indeed, very interesting. Let's make our way to the, oh wait, it's the blacksmith person that I mentioned earlier. Lady blacksmith person.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making, what were they called again?
The wondrous
These
sacks.
must be for magic pockets.
Oh,
I can
yeah,
tell
magic
right
pockets.
away. I've already made several orders worth now.
Do we need to pay?
No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey, is this for machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology. And wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you. But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mecanique d'analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
Alright, we just have to acknowledge Estelle's pronunciation of that machine was amazing. Amazing. Anyways. Well, Venti and Nahida both said the gods rely on belief to obtain power.
Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Leave? Ain't no way we leaving her. We gotta fight. We fighting. We throwing hands. That's how the Hydro Archon does it, man. We gotta throw hands. You're right. Sounds like a usual case of someone owning someone else.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first?
It's our boy!
If Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too! What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Man, Mr. Worldwide ain't causing any I think the last time we saw Child, like actually the last time we saw Child, was during one of the events with, what's her name? Jinyan and the little paper. And he was there looking for, I think he was looking for Scaramouche, because Scaramouche ran off with the Electronosis, in which later on we saw that both Scaramouche and Dottore were in Sumeru doing stuff in Sumeru. But yeah, that's the last time we saw Child. Not really doing bad things right now. I don't think he's doing any bad thing recently. He really is just a puppet, as well as essentially all the other Heartbreakers are just puppets, huh? We sure seem to have run a lot of friends today. We're becoming Child a friend?
Sure.
Wow.
I've already been
Respect.
in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far, right, Traveler?
Wait, remember how the Fossilors wanted to throw hands with us? And you know how Child loves to fight? Mate, I'm pretty sure Child and Fossilors, perfect combo. They just go at it, fighting each other. I think we'll already weather enough storms for now. I don't mind a little excitement every now and then. I don't mind a little excitement now and then.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. If you want Chamora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said...
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now!
They're dead.
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients. You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Go ahead, they're all yours.
I'm sure this won't take long.
Mate, what the heck? I didn't think I... Bang. Wow, they give me... Well, I'm here! Look at me! This is weird. This is like some kind of out-of-body experience. I have no idea how to use Child, by the way.
Brace yourself.
So...
This is gonna hurt.
Am I doing it right? Like, am I childing right now? Am I childing correctly right now? I don't even know.
Oh, what's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it? Huh?
Now's my chance!
Huh. That was weird.
Uh-oh, Child get in trouble. Fossilors don't like Child fighting. Cause she just jealous that Child didn't fight her. He said, are you feeling alright?
Sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Just bust out your delusion is all good, dude.
What happened? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Mate, Vision Hunt Decree? Vision Hunt Decree? What do you mean people losing control of their vision?
Never mind. It doesn't
matter. I guess taken away from them.
If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
True. You better not use your delusion too often, though, cause... Yeah.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, Child? I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility.
Interesting. So about this power, do you have any idea where it came from?
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
Yeah, child lore. When he fought us in the in that boss fight, right? The weekly boss fight. Yeah, you can see when he goes to his delusion form, you can see that there's like a lot of like abyss stars, very similar to like the spiral abyss. So definitely has been inspired. Or definitely, yeah, you can definitely see that. I don't know if that has been explicitly mentioned again in the story. It is being explicitly mentioned right now. Very interesting that we're getting child lore, a very explicit child lore in Fontaine. But yeah, that's been definitely known. And yeah, his whole whale, like his constellation and stuff is like a whale, which I guess he just mentioned right there. There's a whale he saw in his dreams one time. It is very possible that the power inside you is connected to your instant in the abyss. Well, I mean, it's possible or 100%.
So why don't you
I think
just
100%.
go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before. Clorinde. Huh.
Clorinde was the girl with like the oval hat. She kind of like a pirate-looking person with a pirate hat. Not the pirate hat, like the oval hat. I'm pretty sure she had an oval hat, right? And yeah, of course, she also wasn't wearing any pants, so that's why, like, obvious that she was wearing like leggings, I think, tights, something. Not pants. She was wearing shorts, I think.
before I forget, I want you to have this.
What the heck?
Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
This is not gonna end well.
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance.
Under Paimon's enthusiastic leadership, you walk around the court of Fontaine.
Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along!
You're rude to spoil the mystery for everyone else.
Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing!
Never thought I'd see the day. Never thought I'd see the day when Paimon would enjoy reading. Do you have any idea how long we were loitering around here?
Here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel.
We're gonna get struck by thunder next time we go to
when the
Inazuma.
mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
You already spoiled out who the murderer was.
Sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time. Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Lenny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going. Lenny said that the Opera House is on Araneas, so let's go ride the Aquabus.
Araneas. Okay, well, I got stuck in what I call cutscene hell. Where like, yeah, I wanted to end this video like 10 minutes ago, but I mean the cutscene was like literally over 10 minutes, so I mean what am I supposed to do? But yeah, a lot happened right there, like an actual lot. So first off, we met with Child again. Child being a Heartbringer. Is there more to their title than just Heartbringer? Heartbringer of something, right? Let me see. His profile. Heartbringer. The Heartbringers. Yeah. One of the Heartbringers. Well, you just randomly met a Heartbringer. Honestly, seems to be kind of not in the best of moods. Kind of worried about things. Not feeling well. But at least he's fighting, which is very childlike. If that makes sense. Yeah, very odd how his vision is getting weird. I don't know if that's connected with. Like his vision being weird, is that connected with him being in Fontaine? Is that part of the Hydro Archon's doing, or is that more of just Nyan being a Heartbringer issue? Like, you know, what's the issue happening? We don't know. And he straight up let us hold his vision, which I don't know. I feel like something bad is gonna happen with him letting us hold his vision. Like nothing good is gonna come out of that, right? Surely not.
Take it easy.
Is there anything else? He also mentioned somebody who trained him, like a little bit about his history. Skirk? Who the heck is Skirk? That's an awesome name. Skirk is an awesome name. How am I supposed to get up here, by the way? Maybe I might go here. Skirk's an awesome name. Will we meet Skirk? I don't know, maybe. And aside from that, I think that's basically it. So we met a lot of people, and he's fighting Chlorian. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce names. I'm awful. He's fighting her, which we saw earlier. Oh, higher up here. I think so. Here. All right. Well, I don't want to continue the next part. Hopefully, this doesn't trigger a cutscene. But I'll kind of stay out here. But yeah, today we were able to. What were we able to do? We met Charlotte. We met Child. We met Fremine. got to know a little bit about them and what they're doing over here. A lot of different stuff. There's Charlotte doing some stuff. There's Child with his stuff, and then there's Lynette and Linny with their stuff, and then we have our stuff, which is the whole thing about us wanting to meet the Archon and seeing what they have to say about our brother if they know anything. And then there's the whole prophecy stuff, right? There's a lot of things layering. There's a lot of story pieces layering on each other right now, and so I'm sure like we'll start figuring stuff out next time. So yeah, thank you for watching, and next time we continue Chapter 4, Act 1 of the Archon Quest. And I can't believe this video is an hour long, but yeah, thank you for watching.